Hello everyone, thank you for watching my YouTube video again. This is another video for you to learn biological psychology. From last video, you understand the basic structure of neurons and then how actually some action potential get triggered by some stimuli. For this video, I'm going to go a little bit of detail for telling everyone. So what happened between two specific neurons, and then what will happen especially for some people, so they have insufficient amounts of certain types of neurotransmitter, for example, like serotonin. All right. Before we start the video, so if you not yet subscribe my channel, please do so. Please also like and share my video to your friends, especially some friends they have interest in understanding more about psychology and biological psychology. All right. From this video, some of the screen, so you see on the left hand side. So if you have already viewed my previous video of biological psychology, so this is good for recording some memory from that very fundamental knowledge of neuron stuff. Okay, so you see right here, so it is actually two neurons, two specific neurons meet with each other. Okay, so the figure right here is not only a single neuron, it actually are two neurons. So you will see the prolonged area, right? You see some blue. Okay, so the axon. Okay, so the axon of the first neurons, and then you see another neurons here. The blue area, this is another neurons, and then two neurons actually meet somewhere here. Okay, and then this is a bigger size of this photo. Okay, so the meeting of two neurons, and then you will see. You still remember from the video I talked about the structure of neurons, or I told everyone. So when one specific neuron get triggered, okay, so the neuron will release neurotransmitter from the axon terminal, right? Okay, so that's why you will see the neuron at the top. Okay, so this is the one, the neuron get triggered, and then this is the area of the neuron's axon terminal, right? Or sometimes we call terminal button, right? And then at the bottom, this is the area of another neurons, the lower neurons. So this is the area we call dendrites for receiving neurons. Okay, so this is clear. All right, so now I'm going to give very brief revision of what happened for action potential. You imagine, for instance, someone get triggered by like frightening stimuli. Okay, so for example, like very loud noise get generated at the back of you. Okay, and then you receive the information by your eyes, by the ears, and then the nerves will properly trigger. Okay, the gauge of sodium. Okay, you see voltage gauge, sodium channel, and then the sodium channel will be open, right? Will be open. So this is something we talked last video. So if you've not yet viewed the video, please go back to finish viewing the video about action potential. Okay, so the gauge right here get open, right? So you see voltage gauge, sodium channel open. Okay, so this is called depolarization, and then the sodium ion rushing in. Okay, so rushing in from the membrane of the cell. Okay, and then once the voltage inside the neuron no longer polarized. Okay, so mixing positive and negative ions because the sodium ion rushing in, so that will trigger the action terminal for releasing the neurotransmitter. Okay, so you see the neurotransmitter actually inside the membranes of the axon terminal actually get kept into synaptic vesicle. Synaptic vesicle, you can imagine like some bags. Okay, so plastic bags holding a lot of neurotransmitter, holding a lot of specific type of neurotransmitter. Okay, so you can imagine this is all different bags of serotonin. So each synaptic vesicle holding a lot of neurotransmitter called serotonin. Okay, so that's why what happened, like chain reaction when people get triggered. Okay, so by something stimuli, like from the sound, from visual images. Okay, which is very shocking, and then that will trigger the sodium ion channel open, the gate open, and then the positive ion rushing inside the from the membranes of the cell to inside the neurons, the axon terminal area, and then that will trigger the neurons to release a small batch of neurotransmitter we call synaptic vesicle, and then all the neurotransmitter will be released at the end of the neuron button, terminal button. Okay, so that's why you see a lot of small neurotransmitter. Okay, so right here get released by the axon terminal, and then we call this area. Sometimes we call the synaptic gap or synaptic cleft. Okay, so you see this is anyway the gap, the area here. Okay, the area for one neuron releasing neurotransmitter from the terminal button, and for another neurons to receive the neurotransmitter by the dendrites. Okay, so this is the area of the dendrites, right? And then you see iron terminal receptor. Iron terminal receptor is the gate as well. This is the area for receiving different types of neurotransmitter. Okay, so you can imagine, right, for the lower dendrites of a neuron receive this kind of neurotransmitter. So that will further trigger this specific neuron, the second neurons, for depolarization. Right, so and then the sodium gate open and a positive ion rushing in and trigger the neuron for another reaction, and then the neurons right here will release some more neurotransmitter inside the synaptic vesicle, and then for releasing the neurotransmitter to another neurons. Okay, this is more like keep going until a moment the stimuli no longer, for example, the loud noise no longer, the stressor no longer. Okay, then will be the voltage stop, and then you remember the potassium positive ions rushing out from the gate, and then the neurons inside outside again got polarized, and then everything will stop. All right, okay, so this is a reaction of between different neurons, and we call this is the area called synapse or synaptic gap reaction. All right, so hope you enjoyed this video, and then you have a better understanding of synapse, and then see you next time. Bye.